Hi, fifth graders. Welcome to social studies class. Today we're going to talk about how people modify the environment. Remember, modify is a word that means to change. And when people modify their environment, they change it. They make changes to the land to make their lives better. So here's an example of something that we've already studied this year. This is a picture of a chinampa. If you remember, the chinampa, the Aztecs created these chinampas, also called floating gardens, to create more fertile land to plant their crops. That, of course, made their lives better, and it also allowed their civilization to expand by having so that they had a plentiful food supply. Here's an example of a breakwater, or sometimes people might call it a break wall. It's obviously constructed to hold back the crashing waves, maybe to prevent some erosion on the beach or to protect something that might be close to the shoreline. I think you might recognize this. Do you remember what this is called? Say your answer out loud. If you said terraces, you're right. You remember the ancient Inca built terraces into the sides of the mountains to create more farmland. They created flat surfaces to plant their crops. Some of the terraces even incorporated some irrigation to control water and to help to water those crops. And finally, today we're going to discuss the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is a man made waterway. A canal is a man made waterway, and it is about 40 miles wide from shoreline to shoreline, and it's cut from the Atlantic Ocean through the Isthmus of Panama to the Pacific Ocean. Now, the reason this canal was cut and completed way back in 1914 was because if you were on a ship that needed to get from the Atlantic Ocean over to the Pacific Ocean, you would have had to have gone all the way around the southern tip of South America, which would add about 8,000 nautical miles to your voyage and probably about 2 months. So the Panama Canal was created, and basically they constructed some dams, they did some digging, and they created some locks to create this canal. We are going to discuss locks more depth on Monday when we talk about the Erie Canal. But for now, when you close this small video right here, I'm not going to play within this video. I'm going to put the link to it on your Google Classroom. So make sure you watch that video also before you answer the question. It's only about 4 minutes. Goodbye for now. See ya on Monday.